Darlings of the night, I feel something is not quite right. There are strangers surrounding me with ghosts of the past, and somehow the glass of it allows me to see beyond my lethargy. And I am instilled with some sort of energy to step away from me and become more of they. What could the message be on the side of moving ideologies that leave you in the corner of your room, swooning to some sort of memory you can't give up, a pup on a teat that will not let you go? You spring easily just for the light to find you. Sweet shadow will protect you, and you move as if there's no worry in the world. You swirl around as if the wounded will not affect you. You stand wise while the meek hide below their lives, and you take a step not owing anything to anyone. And then when the night falls and you know dream will threaten you, you close your eyes quietly, roll up wise in this egg of perhaps, and wait for a new day to find you. And oh my God, when it does, just clap, find synchronicity, and walk away gladly. We went from co-opted to co-opt to condo to a city of tears. And yet there is a kind of revelation that happens beyond the music. Even though I feel somehow not part of this, there is a wish I see enacted eagerly. And the humps of it in the dromedary mind is just where people come to find peace of mind, I would imagine. And yet when I look around, when I do my 180, I am taken by how much has grown here. How much of the bone found marrow when there was nothing but a chill? How much of it seems to make sense? People are abiding by some sort of rent necessary to be paid, some sacrifice in these days that grow lean, and the meanness of it is waiting on the wire of communication. And yet there seems to be something of a nation building here. I wonder what syrupy sign it will come to my mind, how it will stick in the days I have left. What might I say for this thing to be not a beast, but a treat? A kind, yeah? You know, the deal is words are somewhat soft in the velvet patch on the elbow of supremacy. And yet when someone comes by with a need to make voice known, the stone is pushed. You either step away or you become yesterday's terrible, tainted picture, burning eagerly in a cold sun. Hello. Hello. My goodness. Yeah. Half covered wise with some surprise, I see, and yet your eyes are still as valid as one can imagine. You're hiding, but you're really not hiding at all, are you? No.
Not at all, no.
So what's the call these days?
What's the call?
Yeah, what surrounds your heart? What do you take apart surgically to find a different way to believe in yourself?
Just by believing in myself, I learn how to believe in others. I'm full of love. I lead my life in love and positivity.
All right.
That is why I'm here.
I'm always a little bit freaked when I hear someone so eagerly talk about that four-letter word, love.
Yeah. Love. I got it for days. I got it for days, baby. I got it for days.
For days. So what emergency chute do you pull when love needs to be a scream and not a dream anymore?
I just go within myself, isolate all the pain, and pull from deep inside that shining light, and I find myself again.
Well, obviously finding yourself again is the best friend you can have. So I see a little rainbow in the surgery of objectivity. I see no mistake being made here. Eagerly wise as you grasp the surprise, your eyes widen, your face covered, but with poetry, I would imagine, and you move through it with belief and confidence.
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
The belief is stronger than the doubt, my friend.
Well, now that's a treat. That's a bait worth taking. Well, so we're hookless now.
I'm Lily.
I'm Joel.
Lovely to meet you. I'm glad
we're in the
met.
book of possibilities, yes. Nice to fondle in this cross current of strange, light-filled opportunity.
Get it, brother. Keep speaking it. Keep speaking it. From
so
the
we'll
soul.
clip away from this day and we'll stand around so the crown does not get tarnished. And the horn I toot is not a boot somewhere lost in someone's darkness. Ain't it nice to say hello to somebody you just don't know? A headshot. Thank God I have one.
We are an entire park full of volunteers.
Yeah. So,
Let's do this.
I'm having my head shot.
Now, look, he's gonna fit in this.
That's right. There you go.
That's right.
Wait. Where's
Look straight to you. The parable is finding a cement core.
A cement core, that would mean finding a leader.
That would mean finding a bleeder.
A bleeder.
The leaders are plentiful.
Oh, there's too many,
Those
right?
with innovation still are a nation unheard of. Vote not for the past. Don't even vote for that which will last. Let the moment find its light, and in the delight of its new meaning, find a new life to be.
Let's ask the people why they're taking in $400,000 and not even giving any money to the people here.
Who's that?
The government over there, the media sends it. They're taking $100. A white woman threw hot water on me yesterday. And I have witnesses that test to that. And nothing was said because the white people pushed me out. Why?
Is that what's happening
That's
here?
what's happening in here to the black people. My ancestors were hosed down.
My God.
My ancestors were hosed down. And I'm asking the same question.
Around you.
There you go.
I'm asking that question. The white lady who threw hot water on me was protected by all the white people who run this organization. And I'm only trying to ask for a sensation that's really vibrating that was supposed to be sacred. In God we trust, in the government of democracy, or is that in God of diplomacy? What does it mean to you? Because I know what it means to me. It means God gave me Savior so that I must be free from the ideology of which these people are taking in acceptance of greed. That's why they create working groups and they get $100 a day because they thieves. And they're trying to hide my heritage like they don't know what I mean. But when I give my yada I mean, it come back and I mean, they're going to be like, are we lying? Are we living a lie? Because you're talking about a revolution, but you're ready to die. And nothing changes.
But the rearrangement should be not the bullet that fires to set us free. How good is that?
The soul is
The
meant more to
silencer
me.
needs more for the trigger to find its existence. And don't pay with it wise to make it be a surprise with its headless jaunt, to take its heart away so the day finds the past.
The hell the
Another
gates.
missile to be fired. Well, here's the desire, babe.
Here's the desire.
Take one step and let it go.
And I'm asking
Blow
for
wise
arms.
and let the music find its day. And for you, then grab and push away and make your own stone known.
And that's what we're talking
How
about.
do we
when it's
do that,
gone.
babe, when there's no marrow left in the bone?
When there's no marrow left in the bones.
That's
that
it,
essentially
Jack.
means annihilation.
And if the room is empty, and the window closed, and the ledge has no attraction to you anymore, security's coming through.
You don't work in the comfort area. You're not part of the comfort. This is a designated comfort area. You can please step outside.
We're together. We're speaking on the film together.
You have the right to
We're
speak.
speaking
I'm
poetry.
just saying.
And this is the people that they say security, that are overweight and obese, and they say they're security when I know that my police are very much in shape because they're free. And these are the people that say they're security, that are overweight and have nothing to do with what it means to be a democracy or diplomacy, standing behind us, pushing us out into the streets as if we're part of something that's really supposed to be free. So what does that really mean when these thieves are taking the green in which they say they're fighting against the capitalistic greed?
It means that there's nothing much can be done when the sun goes down. And when we wake, not like a heart attack who has to be paid out effortlessly to make up for the pain that we decree our life. Whatever that means.
Community support.
And this is what we have when they knock in the truth. And they don't want the people to know what's really going on and what to do.
Support.
Standing behind generals and they're calling people. Let them know that they're really lethal because they're poisoning their brains while still taking the chains that they claim is rain to help ease their pain, which has never changed. And they're walking behind me chanting support while we stand here as kings on our squares, understanding that we are also running with kings and these maggots ignorant.
He does not represent.
And these people understand what they're saying. So I stand here in my square and I tell them that they have
does
fear.
not represent
Because they want me to say that they want me to represent
does
them.
not
But I can only represent a
represent
righteous cause. Watch your back because I wouldn't want you to fall with your camera in
not
hand.
represent
And they want to
us.
say that I don't represent them.
He does not represent us. He does not represent us.
The truth is I got hot water poured on my skin by white people. And this is the fat man who says he's
He does
security.
not
How could you be
represent us.
security and you're overweight?
We have to keep this alleyway going. He does not represent.
He's paid by the media to provoke action. But we are better than that.
So,
we have freedom of speech here. We have freedom. You can say whatever you want, but we don't want you touching anybody here. We don't want you provoking people to start fights. Everybody's free to say whatever you want here.
well, I'm a little overwhelmed by the swell that took place. The wounded grace of what had to be said. Even the dead found a dance.
Are you
It
filming
is.
anything positive here or just the negative? I'm not ignorant. I was in the military. I'm college educated, and I'm self-employed. I'm not ignorant. I'm here to support the movement, and I'm here to support positive change, not ridiculousness like you were just filming.
Free expression seems to find a tit to be sucked on gleefully, except when someone says something that doesn't fit the mosaic of the ideology. Now, okay, then I was told that there was something wrong with him. But then I remember others who had voiced concern about what they saw and its burn in their sleep were also looked upon as there was something wrong with them. They had to be housed in some sort of mansion of regret. It was frightening to see poetry, even though it might disagree with what it is this lovely neon light, this corona of delight, finds its way to be treated so brutally. I found to be disturbing. Urban Grant B, I cannot sob with the sense of ecstasy more than it should be. I know there are irritants that come, even in the face of virtue, there seems to be enemies, and those that stand above the mountain say what it should be. Light without meaning is a shadow that bleeds. And oh, babies, when the time comes to step away and turn and see what it all has meant, hopefully it will be without a weight on the shoulders of consciousness, and there will be some sort of meaning that finds its rose. And I hope that rose is me.